Hey everyone, good morning, happy Monday. So today's video is going to be a get ready with me. This is the first time I'm actually doing like a get ready with me type of a video where it's going to be like a chit chat while I'm doing it versus a voiceover. Usually the tutorials I have done before are usually voiceovers, but I wanted to do something new and see how I like it doing this way while I'm putting on my makeup and talking at the same time and see how that works out. So yes, I'm in my PJs still. I'm literally just dropped the kids or dropped my two girls off at school. This is basically just coming home. I just washed my face and everything. I just put lotion or my moisturizer on. And so I'm like, all right, well, let's get going. So yeah, I'm in my pajamas right now. And probably when I do these videos, I'm going to be in my pajamas in the beginning. So that's what it is. So, like if you haven't seen the video of the project panning for January, the Get Ready With Me videos that I'm doing are going to be using those items that I picked out to use up for January, or hopefully use up, or at least, you know, make a good size dent in the makeup items that I chose. Sorry. So I like to do a get ready with me every Monday, doing a different look, going, you know, using the palette that I picked out. So the palette that I picked out was, sorry, yeah, these I'm sure will be quite entertaining. Okay. The palette that I picked out for the month of January was the In Your Dreams Too Faced palette. This is actually one of the very first palettes that I ever purchased. Not that I ever purchased, but when I really got into makeup a few years ago, this was one of the palettes that I picked up. So it has the 9 shadows. They are all shimmery. There is no matte shadows in this palette. And then you have the 3 different types of blushes, and you have the 3 lip glosses, which I already went over when I was talking about this palette. I'm not using these lip glosses. It just, I'm sorry, the ones in the palette, they gross me out. So I'm not using those, but I'll use the blushes and everything, you know, all the other stuff. So let's just get started. So the first thing I'm going to do, or I normally do, is I put on just like a little lip balm or something on my lips just to moisturize it while I'm, you know, getting the rest of my face ready. So I'm trying to finish up this little sample by Dr.Lipp. And I think I also went over it too. It's basically to me, it's comparable to the Bite Beauty Agave like lips balm for half the price. I mean, I think it does the same exact thing. It works really, really good. So yeah, so I'm just gonna put something on the lips. And this is really weird, me talking to you guys while I'm doing this, because usually I just listen to music or I'm talking to myself. I guess I am talking to myself right now. Alright, so once we got that, where are my paper towels? Well, of course my paper towels are gone. Alright. Alright, so I don't know where my paper towels are. Alright, so once you go ahead and get your, you know, lip balm on, we're going to go ahead and prime the eyes. I usually do my eyes first, and then I'll do my face. And like I said before, I don't wear foundation or even BB cream on an everyday basis, so probably the day that I'm filming these videos is the only time that you'll probably see me ever really wear foundation. I like to keep my face nice and clean. I'll do my eyes, but I just normally do just my eyes, you know, and sometimes maybe put some cheek products on, but on the whole, I really just like to keep my face clean if, you know, I'm just not an everyday, like, full face person. It's just not for me. But anyway, I'm using the MAC Painterly Paint Pot. I'm trying to get through this little sucker, which I feel like is the never-ending container. And I'm just applying, you can apply with your fingers, but because my nails are a little bit long, I'm just using a Sedona Lace EB13 brush. But, I mean, you know, you don't need to use it. So use your fingers, pat it in. After I'm done probably with this MAC Painterly Paint Pot, it'll probably be a while before I buy another one, because I honestly, you know, I like the Urban Decay one's really good, and Too Faced has a good one, but I like the Urban Decay, the original, and like the Sin. Their I Promise, I think work really, really good. Alright, so now getting into the palette, we're going to take, and I have to clean these brushes really, really bad, so sorry. The only one that I do actually, I use, because I just use it for a transition color, because I'm trying to use this up too, is the Hula Benefit. But so, you'll see sometimes we use this as the transition color. But for today, we're just going to do something really simple and easy. Since this is my first one, talking through it, I want to see how it goes. So, I'll just do something pretty quick. And I try to always start with my brow bone. Just because I feel like if I start with my brow bone first, it's less blending than I have to do later on than if I was to do it last. So I'm going to take this top shade right here, which is Silk Stockings. And it's just like a cream color. But again, all these colors have shimmer in it. But like I said, I want to get rid of this palette. Because this is probably one of my oldest ones that I have. So you're just highlighting basically your brow bone. I think maybe next time I'll do one eye first, and then I can just do the next eye on actual camera. Alright, so once you got that, we'll go ahead and we'll take an E40 by the Tapered Blending E40 by Sigma. Now I know there's like tons of brushes out there, and I really am. I'm all for if you can get something, you know, you don't need the most expensive thing, you know, there are obviously cheaper knockoffs of certain things that, you know, work just as good. And I have that little philosophy on anything. If obviously you can find a dupe for it that's cheaper, go for it, and if it works the same way. I will say, and I have tried, you know, like even like with MAC brushes, there are a couple of MAC brushes that I really, really do like, and I do think they're worth the money. I love Sigma brushes. I really do. And I've tried Real Techniques, Sonia Kashuk, what's another brand that I've tried? I'm sure there's like another brand that I tried, but I really do like the Sigma brushes, especially the E40. I really do enjoy this brush. But anyway, so you just want a fluffy brush, and I'm going to go in with the color Rapture, which is this like chocolate brown color right here. And we're just going to go ahead and put that in our crease. So you're starting out at the outer end, that's where you want the most color, and then fade it in as you get to the inner corner. Now you don't want to try, I mean you can, you know, you don't want to really go on your lid. You want to just stay, you know, from that crease and above. And so today I just have some running around to do some errands. I have to pick my son up early from school today because he's going to get contacts. He's been wearing glasses, but he started playing basketball, and I guess the goggles aren't really working for him too well, and so we're gonna do the contacts and see how that works. So yeah, so you just want, you know, a nice amount of color in there. And do the next eye. So I've been like super excited about these little project paintings. I think I'm seriously driving my husband insane because that's all I'm talking about lately. And any free time that I get, I go, alright, well I'm going to go upstairs now. Because he likes to watch football and I don't. I actually seriously can't wait. I'm sorry for all you football fans out there. I really just don't. I just never liked football, never got into it. So yeah, it's obviously football season, and he is a diehard fan of the Lions, and obviously yesterday wasn't a good day because I guess they lost. I don't know. He's talking to me. He's literally talking to me about all these different players and everything as if I have any idea what he's saying. And I really don't. But I was sitting there like, I'm like, honey, you know I really don't know what you're talking about. This is like way all over my head. He's like, I know, but I gotta talk. I'm like, alright. But yeah, so I guess they lost to the Cowboys, which is my brother-in-law, his favorite team. So I'm sure there was like a bunch of texting going on all night long. But so yeah, so any chance I get, I'm like, okay, well I'm gonna go upstairs and, you know, go look up everybody's video. I'm serious, I'm just like so into this project painting right now. I think it's just so exciting. That and the sample data, all the little projects I'm doing, I'm absolutely loving it. Alright, I know I'm getting off track. Alright, so then with a flat shader brush, and I'm using the Sigma White Shader E59, so just something flat. I'm going to go in with this purple color, Dream On. And we're just going to go ahead and put that on the lid. I find it funny though, because I'm like, since I've been really getting into watching, you know, so many people's videos, and obviously, you know, you're making your own. I said, I feel like it's like a full-time, does any of you feel that way? I feel like it's like a full-time job, really trying to keep up with watching everyone's videos. And then obviously responding to comments. I mean, I love it. I love the interacting. I love when people, you know, telling me things that they're doing, or, you know, just telling me that, you know, that they're watching the channel and that they're cheering me on, or that they're doing it themselves and I mean, I love the going back and forth. I absolutely love it. But I was like cracking up. I'm like, hun, I'm like, this is like my job now. I'm like, I'm like a full-time, you know, worker with YouTube. Like being silly. Because it's the truth. Any chance that I get, that I have free time, I'm going. And I'm watching these videos. Or I'm on Instagram. Yes, get a little consuming. Alright, so then once you're done with that, just obviously just blend. So there's no harsh lines. Like I said, this is a very, very simple look. I gotta just see how long this takes me to do, because, you know, obviously I love doing these. I don't mind doing them, but, you know, I don't know, I guess, what's a good amount of time to be doing these kind of get ready with me videos. And I think I'm going to go ahead and darken the outer V a little bit. So I'm going to get with, let's see, where is, we'll just go ahead, I'll use a pencil brush. So this is the MAC 219, so it's a pencil brush. And I'm going to go ahead and use Fishnet, which is just like, I mean, it's like a black color, but it has like some silver specks in it. And so just take a little bit, because you can always add more, and then just put it in your outer V. And just to give it another little layer of color. Makes it a little bit more dramatic. Like I said, I mean, it's daytime. I mean, I'm just running errands, so normally I wouldn't really do this just to go during the day, but to give you another option if you want something a little bit more, you know, dramatic. And yeah, you can always add more. Just go in a little at a time. And so just do that to both eyes, and then we're going to take that blending brush at E40, which is a fluffy brush again, and we're just going to just blend it out a little bit, just to soften it a little bit, so there's no like really harsh lines. And that's a big thing too that I noticed, even just from watching other people. With, you know, you're applying your makeup, blending is so key. I mean, this time, seriously, you're blending for like a few minutes on each eye, just the same color, but it really does make a difference when you do spend the time in to blend things out. It just makes everything come, you know, look full together. And when you blend things out, like obviously I'm doing the outer V, you sometimes lose some of that lid color. So, you know, you can go back with your, you know, with your flat shader and then just reapply some of that color that you may have lost. So then that's it. So you just have like the 4 colors. So you have the brow bone, the highlight, you have your transition color or your crease color, and then I have the lid color, and then you have a little bit in the outer V just to darken it up a little bit. So I'll zoom in so, you know, you can see better. But then once the eyes are done is when you can go ahead, and I'm going to go ahead and add my eyeliner. And I'm going to use for, I do like to do tight lining on my I like to tight line in the upper part of my eye, because it does make a difference in your lashes. It does make your lashes look a little bit thicker, darker, and fuller. So I do like that look. So I do go ahead and tight line. And I really do too. I, on the most part, like to put the eyeliner in my waterline, because I feel like it gives it more of that, like, just that sultry look, and I love that sultry look. If you don't want to, I'll probably go off camera to do my tight line so you're not looking at a big eyeball. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't tell you. That eyeliner that I was using is the Urban Decay Perversion. Curl and put mascara on. I'm going to use Voluminous by L'Oreal. And this sucker is almost done too, because it's getting all goopy on me. So, I actually saw a video, I want to say it was, actually I forgot who it was. But she was saying that when you do your mascara, that you shouldn't pump it like this because you're letting air in, and that's what makes it, I guess, dry out a little bit more. That when you put it in, just twirl it at the bottom and then pull it up. And it's so funny because I never really realized it, because I always do this. And I try to make a conscious effort not to do that, but I still do that all the time. I usually put 2 coats of mascara. I think, like I mentioned in another video, I'm not a eyelash fake or falsies. I don't really wear false eyelashes a lot unless it's really like a special occasion. I don't wear that on an everyday basis. I was debating though, I'm like, oh, maybe I should. I think it would be fun just to get, I mean, I had like the velour lashes, and I have some Ardell lashes that, you know, are natural looking and stuff like that. But then it's like when I go to do my makeup, I'm like, oh, it's just another extra step. You know, I mean, where am I gonna, I'm going to the grocery store. I'm gonna be wearing velour lashes. And that's fine. I mean, I love that people go ahead and do that. It's cool because actually, like I said, it inspires me to want to wear them. But I said maybe I'll get to that point one day, but not right now. Alright, so I'm going to fast forward this part so we can get on with the rest of the face. So, hang tight. Alright, so now I have the mascara. I just do the top eyelashes because I do the bottom after I do my face and I do my lower like lash line. But so yeah, so for the face, for like a pore filler or a primer, I'm using the Clinique Pore Refining Solutions. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of that on our finger and then get it going in our pore area. And again, this I've had for a long time. I mean, it does. I mean, I find that all products do a right job on my face. It's just, I really don't know what it is. I think it's because I'm so oily. I'm so oily that it does not matter what I put on a couple of hours after, I have to really start blotting. I mean, I found a good lotion. I think I mentioned that one time before, but I found a good lotion by MAC. That's an oil control mattifying lotion, and that does work. It works really good, but it's the same thing. Like after a couple of hours, just my skin, it just must produce so much oil, which I'm cracking up because then when I go to places like, oh, you're so lucky that you have oily skin. You want the oils. You'll age better as you get older. You won't have lines. And I'm like, okay, that might be true and all that, but I do have lines all over my eyes. So I guess that's not working for me. Alright, so for foundation, I've been mixing the Revlon BB cream with the Rimmel Stay Matte foundation. So when you see these videos, sometimes I might have them combined. I might just use one alone with one another, you know, just by themselves. Today, I think I'll just go ahead and use the Rimmel Stay Matte. And I'm testing these out because I noticed that with different, and let me know if you notice this too. I noticed that with different foundations, different brushes work differently. If that makes, I know I'm like saying differently a million times, but like with the Rimmel Stay Matte one, I'm using right now the It brushes, It Cosmetic. And I have no, oh, it's the airbrush foundation. So I'm using this foundation with it. But I notice, and for whatever reason, this happens a lot, is my my beauty blender, I think, works the best than any brush that I've used on any foundation. I mean, there's a couple of foundations that I notice that the brush, or even the F80 Kabuki from, was it F80? Yeah, the F80 Kabuki from Sigma, that works, you know, okay on my skin or for my foundations. And Makeup Geek, she has a like a round brush that works good on a couple of foundations, but for the most part, the Beauty Blender works the best for me. And I wonder why that is. I always want, I don't know if it's, I don't know. I really don't know why. And I know this is a little bit light for my face, but we'll go ahead and we'll warm it up with the Hoola bronzer. Alright, so then once I have your foundation, your BB cream, or whatever you're using, then I will go ahead. I know I skip around a lot, but this is the way it's easy for me to do it the way that this way. Then I'll go in and do my eyebrows, and like I said before in another video, I really don't do too much with my eyebrows. I basically just fill in any little like sparse areas that I have. I do want to start learning how to do them a little bit more, but actually I have to get them waxed. But for the most part, I mean, you know, my eyebrows are dark. I mean, I think I have enough, you know, hair on them or whatever. I like the way that they're shaped. So I don't feel like I have to do too much with it, but yeah, that's something that I do want to play a little bit more around with. Like maybe one night, just, yeah, like putting like, not like a ton, but like just like really shaping them with like the brow gel, the pomade. Because I do have that, and I have also the powder. And like, you know how like they clean it up with concealer and all that? I mean, I don't do any of that stuff. I like a very natural brow. And then I go in with like a little spoolie. And just brush it out. If, you know, my hairs I feel like are out of whack, I do use the clear brow gel, so that they stay put. But yeah, so that's it. So then once I do my eyebrows, I'm going to go ahead and go back into our palette. I'm going to add just some color on our bottom, our lower lash line. So I'm going to use probably the brown, just something a little bit soft. So just take it on your lower lash line, you know, put the most color here, the darkest, and then lighten it up as you go in. Oh yeah, because I haven't mentioned either. A big change with my hair might be coming very soon. And if you watch any of my videos, or a couple of them, if you ever hear me talking about my hair, you'll know that I really just, I hate my hair. It's just what it is. Well, it's not, I shouldn't say I hate my hair, but I don't know how to work with my hair. So I've never really been a hair person. I really don't know how to work with my hair. So therefore it just always looks just lovely. And to go along with that, I have very gray hair. I've had gray hair since I've been a teenager, a young teenager. And I've had to color it at a very young age, not because I wanted to play with colors and, oh, let's see what color I like on my hair today. No, I had to color it because I had to, just to hide the gray, because I've always had, you know, a lot of gray hair where it was just very noticeable. And now it's to the point now where it honestly is, it's just pretty much fully gray. I mean, I think they said that I'm like basically at like 90-95% all gray if I was to let it grow out. And so I'm pretty much to the point where I feel like, I mean, for it to look normal, like I just got my hair colored 2 days ago. And I mean, I can already see it's starting to lighten up a little bit. It's just my hair grows, I guess, very fast. And so my roots grow in. And so obviously the gray starts showing. So I'm at a point where I really have to get it done like every week and a half to 2 weeks for it to look halfway normal, where, you know, the brown is still showing through. And you know, you're just doing it for so many years. I should be doing things while I'm talking, sorry. While I'm talking, and I'm going to be doing my lower lash line with mascara. I'm using the same, no actually I'm not going to use the same one. I'm going to use Stila. It's a very thin brush. I'm going to use that, and then I'm going to go in, once it dries, I'm going to go into CK mascara. So anyway, going back to my hair, I just, you know, I'm at a point where, like I said, I'm sick of it. I'm sick of coloring it. You know, doing these videos too, I feel like it holds me back a lot from making videos when I want to, because, you know, I always have a lovely gray line around my head, and I don't want to obviously show that on camera. It's, you know, not saying that, you know, I mean, I'm not old. I mean, not saying that, you know, anything about being old or anything, but I mean, you know, I'm in my mid-30s, and I feel like it's embarrassing. It bothers me. So I saw on Instagram a post from, she has like 1 million S's. It's Samantha, but I think it's like there's like 5 or 4 S's in front of her name. But I saw a picture that she did. It was like a couple months ago, and I guess that's the new thing now, is that Pantone, like, not that Pantone, sorry, I'm thinking of something else. That platinum, like, grayish color. And when I saw it on her, she has light eyes, but she still has, like, dark eyebrows. And, yeah, she's fair-skinned. And when I saw it on her, I was like, oh, I go, wow, God, that looks really, really good. Yeah, on her. I mean, it looks really, really good on her. But it gave me the idea to maybe really let my hair grow, you know, go that color, since that's obviously my natural color. And this way, I don't have to keep on going in, and this way I can make videos more. I think it would be, I don't know. I've really been thinking about it. I went to a girl that does hair, that normally colors my hair. Showed her the picture, asked her about it. So I am pretty much going to go through with it. It's just a matter of when. I'm going to be doing it very soon, because I just want this to be over with. And the only thing I'm really nervous, I really don't even think the color is going to bother me. I'm sorry if I'm like out of focus. I don't even think the color is going to bother me. What I'm really worried about is, because on top of having gray hair, I also have thinning hair, which is another lovely touchy subject for me, but I also have thinning hair throughout, especially my crown area, like over here. So I'm just obviously nervous that with me going very light like that, if it's going to be, you know, more noticeable, the thin spots that I have. So, yeah. So that's where I'm at with that. I got a little eyeliner. Not eyeliner. I got a little mascara under my eye. So that's a little tip too, if you guys don't know. Whenever you get mascara on your face or whatever, don't wipe it off right away. Let it dry first, and then go in with like a Q-tip, and then go ahead and remove it, and it won't smear. So yeah. But anyway, so as far as my going back to my hair, that's probably most likely what I'm going to do. Hold on, where's my eye? So now I'm going to take my eyeliner. Where'd it go? I'm going to take my eyeliner, and I'm just going to do my waterline. So, yeah. So let me know what you think about that. You might see me come up and make a video, and I'm like all literally like gray or white hair. I said I would like to do with the gray hair, just like that silvery color, and maybe put like some violet highlights in it. I don't know. I don't know. I'm honestly, seriously, I'm like nervous about the whole thing. I really am. Because it's like a part of me is like, it's like, you know, I feel like, why should I have to do it? I'm still so young. I shouldn't even have to be dealing with this situation. With this, you know, I shouldn't have to be dealing with this so early. You know, but like I said, it's to the point where it's just, I'm so sick of getting it colored every like 2 weeks. Alright, so now I'm going to go in and just do like, just warm up my face. I'm going to do like, you know, my my hairline, you know, my temples, and obviously the hollows on my cheeks. I'm using the Hoola Benefit Bronzer. And I'm going in with, Sigma's Small Contour F5. So yeah, let me know if any of you guys, what you guys think of that. I am very nervous. Like I said, I mean, I don't know if the color so much will bother me. I'm sure it's going to take, you know, something that I'm going to have to get used to. I mean, even though my hair is very gray, well, I've never obviously let it grow out to the extent that it will be. But I said, well, it's a new year, a new change, a new me. So why not? I gotta start being a little bit more daring with certain things, and I'm like, all right, well, this will be a good one to do it with. I said, I'm just worried about my hair, like, you know, my hair, because it's so, you know, like I said, it's thin, but my hair is thin anyway, even with it being dark. So, I mean, if you're going to see my head, you're going to see my head. What difference, I guess, does the color make? So, yes, that's a bit of my little personal drama that's going on right now. So yeah, so you just add your color. So yeah, as much as obviously, you know, the foundation was obviously, it's a very light foundation for my skin. I probably could have went a shade darker. But when you warm up your face, it's fine. And honestly, like I said, I hate wasting things. So whatever, if I'm gonna look like a ghost, then until the bottle runs out, then I'll look like a ghost. Just go around my sides of the face and bring it down. I don't like contour my nose or anything like that, which is another thing. Like contouring, I want to say probably contouring and doing my eyebrows are probably the things that I really want to work on for this year. Like just to try to, I mean, not that I'm like an expert at any of it, but I'm just like, that I really want to try to like really get down like how to do it really, really good. And obviously you can add a brightener, a highlighter. I didn't do that today. I'll probably maybe do that on the next video, but this is fine for me for right now. And then for cheeks, I'm going in again with the same palette, and we'll take this middle one right here, which is called Girly Show, and then just put a little color on your cheeks. Just add a little color to it. And you want to just put it right above the bronzer. And then I like to just take a stippling brush and then just blend both together, so you don't really see a line between the two. Alright. And obviously you could put highlighter. I mean, I have a highlighter. I'm not going to use that today. I'm really not, I mean, I do love highlighters, and I do love the way they look on everybody. I feel like they just never look right on me. And again, I don't know if it's because I'm super oily, so I always had that constant shine. But when I do put it, I try to keep it more back here and just go like, I try not to go past like here with the highlighter, because I do have very large pores, and I feel like when I do wear highlight, if I go any further in, then it just doesn't look right. You could just, it makes my pores look even larger and stuff like that. So I try to keep it from like really my temple area going in maybe to where my outer V would be. And then I'll put like a little bit over here. But yeah, so that's that for that. And then for lips, I'm going to use this Jordana Twist and Shine in Honey Love. And I think it's just like a, what is this? It's a moisturizing balm stain. So yeah, so I'll just go ahead and blot off any of the that moist, that lip balm that we have, and I'll add the colored one on. And I go over this several times because it is light. And I'm laughing because when I first did my the project pan for January, I included this plus 2 other ones for the month of January, and I'm like, yeah, There's no way I'm going to be able to get through that. These take forever, and when I say that I seriously apply them all day long, I do. And then once I'm done with everything, I'll go ahead and just use a setting spray. Right now I'm using the Urban Decay De-Slick. And just spritz my face. Which again, this stuff is supposed to... I don't know. Again, I feel like just everything works for just a few minutes for me, and then my face goes oily again. So that is the look. Again, just a very simple purple look with brown in the transition, and then obviously a little bit of black just to darken it. So I hope you guys like this look. I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, this is all new for me. I mean, obviously I'll have to tweak things as I go along. Yeah, maybe speed it up or know, you know, where to cut certain things out and stuff like that. But this was fun. I liked it. I liked just talking and getting ready and stuff. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give me a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed to my channel, please hit the subscribe button so that you're notified when I upload more videos. And follow me on Instagram too. Leave me comments below if you have any suggestions or questions or comments. I love hearing from you guys. I really do. I love interacting. That's probably one of my best parts, is just when I go online and I see someone left a comment and just responding to you guys. I hope you guys have a blessed Monday, a great start to your week, and we will catch you in the next video. Bye guys.